Okay, let's look at my current project. I'm actually doing a master bathroom, a hall bathroom, and a guest bathroom. This house here has a lot of stuff going on where it has to be custom. Actually, this is the first bathroom, which is the guest bathroom. It had to be torn out. It had to be torn out with this wood right here and put back with this material right here. All right, it's gonna have this tile in here. It's gonna be cut out with this design. That's gonna go in the guest bathroom. Okay, we're gonna bypass the hall bathroom. I come back to it because I want to show you a little trick at the end of this conversation. All right, now here go the master. This is the master bathroom right here. There's a closet over there. Okay, that's the shower stall in the tub. Okay, I get with you on that in a second. Let me show the material. Okay, the material that I'm gonna be using in the master. This is going on the wall and the floor. And this right here is going into the shower pan. Okay, in the hall bathroom, the hall bathroom is going to have this gray tile right here, and it's going to have this tile on the wall. Okay, and I'll show you exactly some things that it needs to be recognized as far as who you call to do what. This is my tile cutter. I cut 30 inches. I have smaller tile cutters if I need them. And we're going into here, back in the master, to let you see what I got going on. I'm going to stand back and let you look at what's happening. All right. Tile's going to go all the way up. I'm not finished putting that material in right up top, but tile's going to go all the way up. The windows are going to be trimmed out and a sluter. It's a metal trim that trims the material out. This tub here is a new tub. The old tub is over here. It has a chip in it, and it needed to come out. So a part of me taking it out, as far as this bathroom is concerned, this whole surrounding had to be reframed because it was out of plumb and everything. And when you put the tub in, actually, ordinarily you would see the tub exposed, but since this is a combination of a tub versus, plus a shower, the approach for this is to frame it and to have it where when the tile is finished, it'll sit on this ledge right here, and this right here is the finished edge as far as the trim running on the top of that right there. That same trim right there on that edge, it's going to be inverted on this edge to finish out. Let me turn it around and let you see it. It's going to be on this edge right here. So you're going to see the beauty of this type of work being done because it's going to just all come together. As I said, the shower floor, actually, this is my pre-cut shower pan liner, 5 foot by 6. I'm going to step back here and show you. Bear with me with the camera because I have it held in my hand and I'm showing you something. Now, this is the original situation that the plumber had already installed the drain on. The drain actually is level as far as putting a torpedo level on the top of the drain itself. So that is the proper way to install it, which is level. But to the right-hand side where this bathroom has been enlarged, I had to bring it back up with this material here. And then the pan liner is going to go on top of this right here. Sand and cement going to be in the bottom of the pan. And then tile goes on top of that. This floor has a lot of problems turning around. A lot of problems going on with this floor right here. It's nothing I can't handle, but this is what you have to consider when you're dealing with someone who might not know how to get to a point of bringing it back up and, doing it the right way. Okay, so right here where this hole is a hole. I got material right here. I'm going to have a piece. It's going to be underneath it. And then once I do that, then these pieces are going to be on top, all the way across. And that's going to bring it back up to the height of that material right there. Okay, and then I'm going to go over that with 1/2-inch plywood. I got this whole area cut out where in some areas the floor is still where I didn't have an opportunity to cut all the way against the wall, which most of the areas in here have been taken care of. So when I put the material in here to blend back in, I'm going to have it to dance around all this stuff right here. And when it come back up, it's going to be to the right height. Basically, I had to deal with this right here also because that's a transition. Now, if that don't go well as far as putting my material in, which is 1/2-inch plywood and 1/4-inch cement board, then my next situation to deal with this floor and the whole situation is there's all kinds of stuff going on that I have to consider. What I do is actually do some level setting. So let's go into this final bathroom that I bypassed to show you what's going on. This floor in this bathroom right here, it actually had tile on top of this cement right here. This cement is so thick where there's no need and no right way to do it other than to leave it where it is and then go back on top of it, which is to do some self-leveling. But before you can do some self-leveling, you have to fix what is all going on. Now, right here, I'm going to show you on the floor. Let me kneel down. Right there is where the tile was all over this complete floor. And I had to come in, I'm backing up, I had to come in and take a chipping hammer and take that material up. Now, all of this is going to have to go away in order for the tile to actually be flat and actually sitting on a solid foundation, which is to use a level quick material right here. And I'm going to actually show you the finished product as far as to when I get to that. Now, this tub also, and this bathroom right here had to be torn out. And she put this tub in versus the tub. I'm going to go back out and let you see that tub. Versus that tub right there. That came out of here. Okay? You turn it back around, come back in here. All right. So this is what we were left with as far as, let me show you something, getting down in the position. As far as alongside the tub, when the tub was taken out. Now right here, I'm going to actually do some pilot holes in here and then fasten this to the stud before I put the material on here to be congruent with this right here. Now, as far as this floor is concerned, when you do some level setting, if you see right at the edge of the tub and in between the slats on the wood, I took some fiberglass material and some wool insulation and I stuffed it. Okay? And the reason I had to do that is because when it comes to level setting, the level set is of a consistency where it might remind you of a smoothie or something, so it'll seep and sag through any crack. So upon me doing what needs to be done on level setting this floor out, I'm going to make sure all my cracks, I'm moving around kind of, I'm going to make sure all my cracks are taken care of as far as to having it to where I can pour my actual level setting material in place and then it don't go downstairs into the basement. I'm going to tape alongside the edge of this tub right here, which is I'm going to use a duct tape, and when the actual level set goes against that tub area to the height where the level set balances out, I'm going to take a razor knife and just scratch the side of it, no problem, because I'm going to have tile sitting on top of the level set as far as the floor being ready for tile. Now, the last situation that I want to show you, which is a good situation, a quick tip as far as to what's going on, I got to stand up and show you. This area right here, now I want y'all to see, this is the thickness, let me get down, that's the thickness of that material on this floor. And that's the void, whereas when this plumber put this part in place, he had to tear all that out to get to it. Now, what I have already done was I got some material right here that is all ready to go in place to fill this hole. So here we go with how to fill a hole, a tip on it, which is you cut your little small pieces out and you make it come back up to where it needs to come back up to. And what I'm going to do is also, I'm going to perhaps take some of this insulation right here, and when I put my pieces in place, as far as to right now, I'm just going to show you how it's to be built up more so than to be actually the process of not stuffing it before I use this big gap. This is big gap great stuff, which is, it expands up to 3 inches. When I put this material in right here, upon me finishing it, after the insulation is being poked in there and all that kind of stuff also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray that big gap. And it's going to actually bring it up as far as to it being where when I pour the level set, it has nowhere to travel but to the top versus going down through a hole. Okay, so this is a big hole. I'm going to change hands and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get rid of a situation like this. This is a situation, look how deep it is, look at that. Okay, all kind of stuff going on, right? Okay, so I'm going to come up, I'm going to change my left hand, and this is the quick tip of the day as far as showing you what I'm going to do as far as to getting it back to what needs to be done. Okay? Okay, so the first piece I'm going to put in right here is right here. I'm going to take that, I'm going to go in here. Give me a second. Okay, you see that? I put it right there. My next piece is this right here. I'm going to invert that, turn it over, and then I'm going to go right here with that. See that? Don't worry about all that. It's going to get filled up to where when the great stuff, big gap filler, once it's sprayed, it's going to fill all that. And then level set can go over top of it and nothing can go down the bottom. So my next piece is right here. I'm going to take it, turn it over, and I'm going to come right in here, like that right there. Let's see. Let's see. See that? Look at that. I'm almost up, right? And then the next piece, now remember, I'm going to take some of this material right here, and I'm going to have some stuff down in these areas right there, just to actually slow anything that perhaps might try to seep down out of the top surface when I put the level set on the floor. Okay, so removing that. My last piece on the front side, this piece right here, I take it, I turn it, look at that, I put it in place. You see that right there? That's congruent with the other flow. Okay, then I got that gap at the back right here. See that? All kind of crap, right? There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece right here and take it and I'm gonna go right here. Let me see, drop it in place, right? See that? It's down there, right? Then the next piece, I'm gonna take it, here you go, right here. Same situation as far as it being flush, right there. See? And I stuff all that right there. And see, when you see the final product, I'm gonna step back off the floor, getting up, and let me back up. Okay. That's what we're dealing with over there. Let me show you right there. See that right there? That's what we're dealing with. Now, right here is another situation. As I said, you see how those flats are right there? Okay, what I did was I stopped where the door closes at. I have nothing to do with outside of the other side of the threshold. Okay, what I use is a Gorilla duct tape, and I place that over where the material would actually seep through. And then I got another piece of material right here. Let me get down. Let me get it. I got this material right here. So let me back up off of it. It's a piece of material Let me get it off of it. This material right here goes in the front right here to stop the level set when it starts traveling from going into that room, this closet right here. Okay, give me a second. I'm not good with this camera right now. Okay, there we go. But anyway, I have to show it to you. I'm just doing too much right now. There we go right there. And I'm going to put this right here. This right here is going to stop that fluid from bypassing right there. Because I got tape right here and I got tape right there. And I'm just going to put it right here. And it's down. See that right there? Let me back up. That's right there. That'll stop that level set from bypassing that piece right here. I'm going to step back, let you see what's going on again. All right. And let me come in here in the bathroom. And as I said to you, it's not going to get smaller, can't get no smaller, so I'm going to back up. This towel is going to be all the way to the ceiling. And there's going to be a niche over there where there's a X on the wall at. And here you go right here with that. It's showing you. And then come out right there. So there we go. I'm just showing you my latest situation, and hopefully you got something out of that. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned.